Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Boss Rush at PAX West. I almost said East. It's not East.
Not East. It's not West.
Yeah, this is my fourth.
Might be West.
It might be West.
Look, this is my fourth one of these in 2 hours, so it's blurring together. I'm your host, Corey Dierig. Alongside me for this segment, we have the man, Asa GreenRiver. We have Jess from Zelda Universe, and we have Adam from Respawn Aim Fire. Thanks for joining me on this segment. Asa, for those who don't know, who are you?
I'm Asa GreenRiver, Gaming's Tribal Chief. You can find me at Borderline Entertainment. That's right. Acknowledge me. So make my own content, Borderline Entertainment, on YouTube. Twitch is on hiatus, TikTok, and then, of course, on X, you can find me at AGreenRiver07, where I'm just putting all of my thoughts onto the internet.
Can I say something?
Yes.
So your profile picture is the same as when I met you, and you look 1,000 times different.
I don't remember what my profile picture is.
You need new awesome Asa. This was like kind of funny Asa, you have glasses and a baseball cap on.
Oh, and I haven't been able to wear a hat like that in a long time.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
What's funny is I just got headshots last year where my hair's a little bit longer, but that's okay. Wow, it's still that.
Yeah.
Well, now I just kind of want to have
don't you know
some
the rule
mystery.
of branding, though, is once you set your profile picture and you start doing social
I know.
media, you can never change it.
That's why my profile
Everyone's
picture
familiar
is
with it.
8 years
'Cause
old.
It's been that for like 5 years.
Yeah,
so
at
that
least.
makes total sense why when people see me, they're like, "Oh, you're Asa?"
Yeah.
Completely.
I know. Well, at East, because I hadn't seen you since you were on our podcast initially, in person, and when Ed saw you, I was like, he looks different. Looks different.
There's something there.
Yeah, but what I was telling Ed earlier, I was like, I'm really proud of you for like being you, man. You're like the mouthpiece and the voice of just your energy is just energetic, man. It's iconic, man.
Thank you. Most of the time, I don't know where it's coming from, because when the lights turn off and I completely deflate, I'm like, I don't know what just happened.
I get it.
It's like blackout.
I get it. But it's not all about you today, so sorry.
No, it's not. Sorry. No.
Jess, who are you? Why are you important? Why are you here?
Yeah, I'm Jess Rappaport. I'm the owner of Zelda Universe and the founder of Zelda Wiki. I'm also a very proud trans woman. I just bring that up because I think it's important for folks to know that some big communities out there are trans owned and operated. So I love coming out to these sorts of events, and we do panels here at PAX West. We did an awesome Zelda panel yesterday that was 2D versus 3D Zelda. And you can always find Zelda Universe at Zelda Universe on Twitter, Zelda Universe TV on Twitch. You can find me, my personal socials, at Golden Chaos on Twitter, and at Jess Rappaport on Twitch.
Awesome. Yeah, this is the second time you've been on one of these. We talked about Zelda last time in Zelda Universe. I feel kind of left out that I'm the only one that wasn't on a panel this year, because we also have Adam Gumbert. Adam, who are you? Why are you important? And why is your beard so great?
I'm actually in the middle of picking it out. I'm Adam Gumbert. You can catch me on Respawn Aim Fire. It's I call it a variety gaming podcast. I do a lot of quizzes, a lot of weird segments, talk about news and stuff like that. It's on YouTube and podcast services, Respawn Aim Fire. That's what we do over there.
Awesome.
What's up?
Awesome. You guys had a little rivalry yesterday on the panel going on?
You know, I don't know if I would call it a rivalry as much as it was
collusion.
Somebody not wanting to acknowledge, and that's okay.
I literally put my finger up. I was the first person to put my finger up.
Yeah, but you were competing. See, if it was full acknowledgement, it would have been, hey, I'm out of the competition.
Yeah, let me give up.
Let me give up. Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm really happy Jacob gave me a layup of an answer for that, for my audience participation, because that was that box art stuff, man. I was like, I don't know any of these.
I still can't get over Baron saying Uncharted 1. That's not the name of the game.
Yep, no.
Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Yeah. That was a farce. That's collusion. I'm gonna let it go.
Also, ending box art on a very obscure VR game. You know, yeah. I'm just throwing it out there, Jacob. We're gonna have a conversation about this tomorrow. But anyways, we're not here to say who won or who didn't win. Asa.
Yes.
Have you seen some cool games at PAX?
I've seen so many cool games to to where it's a little overwhelming because it's like it's been amazing game after me. I haven't played one stinker. Not that I would ever call someone's hard work a stinker, but
Oh, you're nicer than me.
I just try to be a little bit more because I hate making enemies. I love to make friends. So I like to give the constructive criticism. But no, for real, every game that I have played at PAX West this year has just been phenomenal. The biggest stands out, Despelite, incredible slice of life game. And then, of course, Power Rangers. If you know me at all, I'm a huge Power Rangers fan. Got to play Rita's Rewind. So much fun. So much fun.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Cool. Power Rangers. I kind of wish they would have left the Green Ranger reveal as like a secret.
See, being a huge Ranger head, it being revealed on Power Rangers Day, I was okay with it. It would have been some other day or at PAX, that wouldn't have felt as special. But being a part of Power Rangers Day, it felt like they were really included in all of that fanfare.
Yeah.
So what was this news for context?
Power
Rangers news. Is there a Power Rangers game?
Yeah,
Have I not seen
it's
this?
At the Atari booth.
Okay,
It's like
I've gotta
the
head over
Ninja
and see
Turtles
that.
game that came out last year.
Oh,
Kinda, it's like a
okay. Wait,
side-scrolling-
that's so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
it's so good.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go see that today. I think.
Okay.
But
And Green Ranger's in it.
yeah,
Green Ranger
but
was announced on the 28th, so not playable today, not playable on the show floor, but Green Ranger's coming.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited to try that out. Jess,
Yes.
what did you see?
I honestly have only gotten the chance to see a few things in the Nintendo booth, but obviously you know that I was beelining it for Nintendo to see the new Zelda game.
As most of us were, yes.
Yeah, like so. I mean,
good.
can we just
So
talk?
good.
Can we just talk about? Do I need to talk about any other games? Is that required? Like
You don't have
Zelda?
to. If Zelda's the
there's
best
a
thing you
new-
saw, then
there's
you-
a new Zelda game, guys. There's a new Zelda game at PAX. Have they ever done that before? They've never done that, as far as I know. Like debuted a demo for a new Zelda game at PAX. Like that
think
used
so.
to be reserved for like E3 stuff, but E3 is no more.
Yeah.
No more E3.
Yeah.
Gone forever.
I know.
Gone for rip.
Too soon.
I
Rip
know.
the goat. But
Aw.
about time. But
That's Jeff Keighley's birthday party every summer.
but I mean, the new Zelda game it's honestly incredible. I when it comes to the 2D games, I guess I'm not saying I set my expectations low, but I set my expectations small.
As did most of us, I think.
Yeah, I think the expectations for this are pretty small. Nintendo is playing it like it's really small. They're marketing it very similar to Link's Awakening, which is really small. That game is minuscule.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely completely unprepared for how intricate this game is, how much depth there is to the gameplay, how creative the puzzles are. That was what surprised me the most, was how creative it is. Like, they just don't usually make the top-down games this creative.
I know.
Where they're really applying, I think, what does Nintendo call it? I think they call it multiplicative gameplay.
Oh, yep.
Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. So multiplicative gameplay, their design philosophy, where it's that every puzzle has to be able to be solved in multiple ways, however the player wants. This was there was actually, I think they talked about this, about the development requirements for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, that every puzzle had a multiplicative gameplay requirement. Like everything in the whole game had a multiplicative gameplay requirement, and that's what it was built around.
Yeah.
So this is definitely the first top-down Zelda built with those same multiplicative gameplay requirements applied now to just a top-down game. And the puzzles are so fun. They're so much fun, and there's a lot more physics involved in the world as a result that make, the same kind of stuff that makes Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom's mechanics fun. So the gameplay, I've never been huge. I think it's well known that I'm not huge on the gameplay of 2D Zelda, and that I really came in as a 3D Zelda fan.
I'm with you.
Everyone at the 2D versus 3D panel yesterday found out.
Wow.
They sure found out. But yeah, this is convincing me to like the gameplay of 2D Zelda. So this one's going to be a big winner. I'm very hyped for the new Zelda.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to just, go YouTube the demo. If you're not able to play it on the show floor, just go watch and see what this game is all about, because it's going to be really something special, and it comes out so soon.
Yeah. It's incredible. I can't wait for it. Adam.
Hey, what's going on?
Did you see any cool games?
Yeah, so two of them that stand out to me. First one, I think it's Tears of Metal. See, the problem is I
Tears
didn't
of
ask
Metal,
them,
yeah.
so I'm like, is it Tears or Tears? Tears of Metal.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a larval tear or tear in Elden Ring still. But no, Tears of Metal, which showed off at a Keeley show as the trailer. And it's basically, it's like a Scottish action game, sort of like old school Dynasty Warriors. So like you're fighting and killing like a lot of people at once, but it's not like 1,000 at once or whatever. But it's also a 4-player co-op roguelike town builder on top of the action game. And it was like easily one of the coolest looking and like best feeling games that I played.
Yeah.
It was a ton of fun. I wasn't really expecting it either. I was like, oh, that looks cool. Basically, if you're ever at PAX, just go to is it Rising? Is that
PAX
little carpeted
Rising.
area?
Yep.
Everything there is always great. So that was in that spot, and it was really, really good if you haven't played it yet.
Yeah, Baron and John from LB1 brought it up earlier.
Yeah,
So
smart guys, I think.
Yeah. So I'll have to go check that out. But
That's
what
what I
else did
opened
you
the
see?
show with.
That's a good one. And then the other one that surprised me was What the Car. So like I've played What the Golf, those games are fun, but I hadn't really thought about it in a while. I was like, let me check it out. And I just forget how fun the What the series is. Because the idea is like, oh, it's like a silly platformer where it plays a car, but then they just ramp it up. So it's like, first you're like a car with legs. It's like, all right, so your car is running through the course. Then it's like a car with too many legs, and then you're rolling on your legs, and it's a car with massive legs. It's weird, but like the comedy really hits, and the platforming is actually like fun and quick. It's like 20-minute levels. Like you just get through it with your weird whatever gimmick. And I was very surprised, and I really, really, really liked it. I'm like, it's fun, it's goofy, it's bright and colorful. And I was just like, yo, why is this like literally some of the best things I played this one day? But
Yeah.
What the Car, super good. So I was like, you know what, you guys have impressed me. And I wasn't expecting, I was like, I like your other games. I was not expecting to be like, oh yeah, these are like just fun and amazing. So those two are good.
Cool. You said, where was that at? Just the PAX Rising, or was it in?
What the Car, it's over in that area.
Okay.
Just in the
Okay.
PAX
Oh, heck
side.
yeah. I'm learning about all these games that I need to go be checking out today.
I
Like,
know.
I loved What the Golf.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Incredible game.
I didn't play a lot of games yesterday because I was just making the rounds. I mean, you know the drill.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm excited to play some of these games. So, but thank you guys for joining us. Really appreciate your time. I know everyone's got stuff to do, appointments and everything. So appreciate the time from all three of you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll be doing more segments throughout the weekend. We'll see you on the next segment.
If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Christian S., Sana Dierig, Francisco Santillan, Matthew Keel, and Todd Oxtra. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.